Starting September 20, we will be setting flowers every Thursday for the rest of the semester in front of the Deca store. If you are in need of flowers at any other time, come to 832 Floral Design Classroom. Thank you.
I'm Jessica Raven, and your Skyline Scoop starts right now. Today is and tomorrow is my birthday. Anyways, we have recently had the senior class president, Rogelio Mendoza, here in the studio. Here's what he had to say.
Hello, Skyline. I'm here with Mr. President Rogelio Mendoza.
Thank you, Pedro, for having me here at Skynet.
What made you run for president?
What made me run for president is I wanted to be the voice of everyone here at Skyline, all the seniors. I wanted to make a difference here at Skyline.
How does it feel to be president?
I don't feel any different from whenever I wasn't president. I'm still here. I'm still a regular student here at Skyline. It's just the responsibility of managing all the senior activities and all things related to seniors.
How does it feel to be in front of everyone?
It feels good. Like at first I felt pressure, but as time passed, I feel better. I feel comfortable because it's our class, and it's the seniors, and it's our last year.
What do you plan to do during your presidency?
I plan to promote all the senior activities, to let all the seniors know the updated information, the current information, like anything to activities, and try to do more senior stuff that's related to seniors.
Okay, so last Saturday we had a great match, Canelo versus Triple G. It was a close match. Who do you think won?
No doubt, Canelo won. Mexico all the way.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, for being here.
Thank you.
Signing out.
We have been working very hard here in the studio. Here are a couple new segments. First, we have Real Talk with Katie J.
This is a new segment, obviously called Real Talk. I'm Katie, and I'm here to give you my honest advice about life. Today's topic is morals and values. Do you have a set of morals and values? Do you even know what morals and values are? Because a lot of people don't. Basically, morals are what you think is right or wrong. And it don't even have to be what you think is right or wrong. It could be something that you just think that you should or shouldn't do. For example, things like staying drama free. In high school, that's a big thing because we all know people are messy. My advice would be choose your friends wisely and watch what you say around people because that's how rumors get started. The next thing is have self-respect. Ladies and gentlemen, respect yourself at all times. Yourself being you as a person, yourself being your body, yourself being your image, and how people see you. Don't do something that you'll regret later on, and be true to you.
Are you sure about that?
The biggest thing, just be true to yourself and you should be good. This is very big for me in my life. Don't judge people. Just don't do it because you never know what somebody is going through. You never know their struggles. You never know what's going on in their personal life. So don't judge people. They might be struggling and you might be on right now. You might be up right now. But say you get into a car wreck tomorrow, you in the hospital. Say your house is on fire by the end of next week and burn all your clothes up. You ain't got no more clothes. You got to stay in the clothes that you've been in. Then what? People going to be looking at you saying, oh, he been wearing the same clothes, she been wearing the same clothes, but they don't know what you're going through. You don't want nobody to judge you, so don't judge nobody else. So that's all for morals. Now on the values. Values is simplest way I could put it. Values are characteristics of yourself that you live by. For example, honesty. If you can't tell a person the truth, then maybe you shouldn't just be talking to that person. Just be honest, be 100. The next thing is, and this is important, you need adaptability, because the only thing constant in the world is change. That's the only thing. You have to be able to adapt, because if you can't adapt, you're going to have a hard time in living life. And that's it for today, guys. I'm Katie. I will see you next time.
Now we have Iconic featuring Dallas locals.
What? What?
Go. You can keep it sick.
What is SOS? Firstly, SOS stands for Sickle Society. SOS is a clothing brand based on Dallas, Texas. We are looking to just explore a bunch of boundaries, do everything, a little bit of everything. It's a clothing brand that is gonna become a fashion icon in Dallas, hopefully soon.
How did I come up with the idea of starting a clothing brand? Basically, I've always loved art, and so I figured, like, what's the best way to express myself? And I thought, you know, clothing, it's like an empty canvas, and your imagination, you just let it flow. So that's how I came about. Was I always interested in starting a clothing brand? Yeah, since like a youngin', like I've always loved fashion and clothes, and so I figured like one of these days I'd start my own clothing line to represent how I am and express myself. So yeah, I've always wanted to start a clothing brand.
My idea is that I want everybody to have their own opinion on what my clothing brand represents. You might think it's a skating brand. You might think it's a fashion brand, but for me it represents being able to express yourself using clothes, using everything, just being you. That's what I like about the brand.
What does my clothing brand mean to me? It's a representation of who I am and how I express myself through the fashion of our new designs and our new products. And I just feel like, everybody should just wear and live as a lifestyle of being a rebel and just being yourself. Just always stick to being you. How long has SOS been around? It's been around since like late 2016, and I finally was just in my room alone just thinking like, I think it's time to do this. And I came up to my friend David, and we started chopping it up from there and putting our ideas together, and that's how we came about SOS.
Alright, my main inspiration for me, fashion-wise, would be A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky started off as a regular person from New York, and he put the effort in and continuously tried to become, a fashion icon. And I think he is considered a fashion icon to many around the world now. He has broken certain boundaries that were once there, and he just does him. Like, he does not care about nobody's opinion, and that's just what I like about him.
To everybody out there, just be you, bro. Just do what you want to do. Don't care. Don't listen to what anybody says to you. Just clear that out from your vision and always stick to yourself and why you started and where it's going to end up.
All right, sell them to you, Dan. Give 300. Hit 3. I'm going to start them down. 300. That caught her, Dan. 325. Hit 325. Down 25. There they are right there, Dan. 325. Fire. Hit 300 and 325. Down 50. 320. 50. 350. Hit 320. 50. 50. 75. And 375. 75 to 400. Hit 375 to 4. 400 to you, Dan. From the 4 down. 400. Hit 400. 400 down. From the 375 down 4. Hit 400. 375 from the 4 down. 385. 85 will do that. 85. Hit 375 now 4. I took it right ahead of you. Ladies first.
Now for your ace segment.
Every day, thousands of kids are afraid to go to school. And now, I am one of them. Everyone has a breaking point, and this is a story of how I almost reached mine. Most kids worry about the way they dress, grades, or how they look. But I worry about the bullies. The only people that are with me are the teachers, but they don't seem to do much. Life isn't going my way right now. Everywhere I go, they just won't leave me alone. It hurts. I sit in the halls like I'm a ghost, as if the world is going on without me. I feel like I don't belong here. It happens at home, even with my loved ones. And online. I've always asked myself, what can I do to make it stop? And I found my answer.
And now a heartbreaking case to bring to you tonight, and it is something a parent should never, ever have to see.
Questions for school officials in Massachusetts. It comes after the death of a 15-year-old student.
But at the end, I found my way, my strength, even after all this bullying. This is my story. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.